Luke, I just got the results from the doctor. Are you coming home soon?
Hey, I don't think so. I'm working late today. Just tell me the results now.
Alright, I wanted to wait until I see you face to face, but yeah, the results say it's very unlikely we can conceive naturally.
Well, that sucks. When we got married, I didn't really think about you getting tested or anything. I guess it's the luck of the draw, so you still want to try for a baby, right?
Yes, I always wanted to be a mother. We talked about kids before we got married. I didn't expect to run into difficulties either, but we can get through this. The doctor didn't say we have no chance, he just said it's difficult.
Why can't anything in my life go smoothly? So, what does this mean?
There are different kinds of treatments, and some of them are quite expensive. I'm sure we can find a way to afford it.
We? Well, easy for you to say. We both know who's gonna be breaking their back to make that money.
We're married, Luke. We may have issues, but we'll get through them because we love each other, right?
We. You sound like the Queen of England. What about my feelings? How much are we talking anyway? Is it more than my monthly salary? Is this gonna make us broke?
It's a lot cheaper than it used to be. The doctor says there are payment options as well, so I'm sure we can figure it out. Maybe I can get a job and help with the money.
Answer the question. How much is this gonna cost me, huh? Just give me a number. Stop stalling.
IVF treatments are about $5,000 each time.
$5,000? Holy crap! That's highway robbery. Who the hell can afford that kind of money? What kills me is that this is stuff people do for free. You know, good old sex works for most people since the beginning of time.
Luke, please don't start down that road. I don't want to get negative about this. Plenty of couples conceive after just a few treatments. Once I'm pregnant, the rest is the same as a naturally conceived baby.
I just wish we never had to have this conversation. People say there are bumps along the road in any marriage, but honestly, maybe this is a sign just to leave it be. I mean, if your body can't make a baby or whatever, maybe it's not meant to be.
Luke, I can't not try. This is my dream. I thought it was yours too. After a few times, if I'm still not pregnant, then maybe we can consider other options like adoption.
Hold on a second. You mean we could spend $5,000 several times and still end up with nothing? Oh, that's just crazy. Who would pay for that? I'm sure as hell not. What else are you telling me? What else is gonna happen in this train wreck of a conversation? Tell me everything.
We can figure out the money later. All you need to do is go in on the day I'm ovulating and put your sample in the cup, and they'll inseminate me with it. The doctor said there's no guarantee, but it will increase our chances of getting pregnant by about 60%.
So now I have to jerk off into a cup? I need to go in and be like, hey, I'm here to masturbate. Oh man, this is so embarrassing.
It's a fertility clinic, Luke. Most of the men there are doing the same thing. There's nothing embarrassing about it.
Everything about this sucks. I can't believe this is such a big deal in our life right now. And the money? I don't want to think about any of this. This is your fault. Fix it.
It's not my fault. Look, let's not blame anyone. If you want, I'll get a job I can do remotely so I can help pay for the fertility treatments. We can work together, and hopefully we'll have a sweet little baby of our own. Then I'm sure you'll agree everything was worth it.
We'll see. So, here's the deal. I'll go in the cup for you, but I'm not paying for it. Get a job and pay for it yourself, okay? I don't want to talk about this anymore. If you want to get pregnant and you want this treatment, you can pay for it yourself.
When we said our vows, is this what you meant? For better or for worse means something different for me. I would support you whatever you need because I love you. Don't you feel the same way? You love me, right?
Yeah, sure. I married you, didn't I? I even said that I'd go in the cup for you. If that's not love, then I don't know what is. You just need to pay for the treatments. I'm sure with your degree, you can get a decent paying job.
The doctor says I need to be available on my ovulation days and avoid physical and stressful work. You know, sound engineers tend to work in high places and often carry heavy equipment.
Oh, just figure it out. You want a baby, right? That's the deal. You pay for it, and I will do my part.
Okay, I'll look into what I can do, Luke. You want to be a father, right? I mean, we did talk about starting a family before we got married.
Yeah, sure. I want to be a family man. I just don't want to be dumping money down the drain, not knowing if it's going to pan out.
Okay, then I'll figure out the money and make it work. I love you. I know we're meant to be parents. I love you.
Yeah, me too. I gotta get back to work, okay?
Are you coming home late tonight, too? You've been back after 8 p.m. so often lately. I thought you finished work at 5.
It's called overtime. I don't have time for this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, don't work too hard. I'll make dinner and wait for you.
Hey, Lydia, can I talk to you now? It's kinda urgent.
Sure, what's up, Luke? What's so urgent?
I'm sorry to bring this topic up all of a sudden, but I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? It's very important to us.
What is it? Don't scare me. Is it something serious?
Yeah, it's a serious matter. I want to get a divorce.
Excuse me? Come again?
I said I want a divorce. I don't want to stay in this marriage anymore. I hope you understand.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? What's wrong with you? I just gave birth to Lily last month. I don't want her to lose a father like that. Please, we need you.
I know that. I feel really bad for Lily and you, but I'm seriously talking about divorce. I'm never going to be happy if I keep lying to my feelings. I'm truly sorry.
Don't just apologize. Give me a good reason why you want to get a divorce suddenly. And you even want to leave Lily? I can't believe you, Luke.
To be honest with you, I'm getting back with my ex-girlfriend. We used to date before I married you. We've been in love since we were in high school. And we've been in touch even after I got married to you. I'm sorry that I've been doing stuff like this behind your back, but we are so in love. Oh, and she's actually 8 months pregnant now. So I'm gonna be a father very soon. I want to be a responsible guy and be a good father. That's why I'm leaving you and Lily.
She's pregnant? And you're sure it's yours? You should probably check to make sure.
I know that you don't want to admit this fact. I totally understand. But I hope you know that I want to be by her side and the baby. They need me, you know?
Then what's gonna happen to me and Lily? You're just gonna leave us like that? Isn't that irresponsible? We were able to conceive Lily after a long infertility treatment, remember? Don't you want to be with us? You said that you were so in love with Lily when she was born. Where did that feeling go? I know you weren't lying when you said that.
I love Lily, but that's a separate thing. You have healthy parents and a lot of good friends. You'll get a lot of support from all of them. And once you're done with your maternity leave, you'll be able to go back to your full-time job. You have a good income too, so you'll survive without me. But on the other hand, she's just a contract worker. She doesn't have any maternity leave or pay. She's not even sure if she can go back to work after giving birth.
So what? That has nothing to do with us, right? I can't accept that excuse. I don't care about her situation. She should go look for a full-time job then.
No, it has a lot to do with us. I can't just leave her all by herself with our baby. They won't be able to survive without me. I've got to be there to support them.
Okay then. Why can't she apply for financial support from the government or something? Or maybe you can just support them financially only. You don't have to live with them, right? I feel like as long as she has the money, she will be able to live with her baby. I don't mind if you pay her some money to keep her away from us.
She's not a strong person like you. She's very weak and fragile. She won't be able to handle raising a child all by herself. She needs me for sure.
So are you saying that you're dumping me because I'm a stronger person than her? Don't you think that's ridiculous? I can't accept that reason.
Lydia, please understand. I just want to be by her side and support her and the baby. She means a lot to me. We want to be together, and I hope that you'll accept that.
Oh my God, I can't believe you. In that case, I hope you're willing to pay the divorce settlement and child support to us. We deserve to get financial support from you as well.
I don't think I can handle that much money because I gotta support my new family from now on. You are financially independent, so you don't need to get that money from me, right?
But that's all right. Lily is your child, so you gotta pay the child support. There's no excuse for that.
I'm sure you'll do great without any help from me. You're a strong and independent woman, so I hope you understand my point and just leave us alone from now on.
Wait, hold on. Are you seriously not coming home anymore?
Yes, starting today, I won't go home anymore. I'll go back to my new home from now on.
Then what am I supposed to do with the home we are living in now?
You can live in it, sell it, do whatever you want with it. I don't care about that home anymore. Just so you know, we are moving out of the country tomorrow. So even if you live in that house, I'm not going to pay the mortgage for you. So don't expect anything from me.
What? You're moving overseas? That is so sudden. Don't you think you should settle the stuff here before you leave? How can you be so selfish?
You should be thankful that I didn't kick you out of the house. At least I gave you a place to live in.
What about the assets? Are you gonna divide them? I deserve to get some things from you, you know? And I need a lot of money to raise Lily.
I already took all of the money from the bank account and everything I own. There's nothing to distribute to you. Like I said, you have a good income, so you won't need my money.
That's ridiculous. It's so unfair. How can you be so cunning like that? I can't believe you're such a terrible person. You're leaving your wife and daughter and not even giving us anything?
You can say whatever you want. I don't care at all. I just choose to live for my true love, and that's all. I want to live a happy life with the person that I love. So please let us be.
Are you sure you're not making a rash decision? Are you seriously moving out of the country to live with this woman? You must be out of your mind.
I've been thinking about this thoroughly, so it's not a harsh decision. You can't stop me from doing what I want to do. I want to live with my real family, not you and Lily. And I already filled out the divorce paper. It's on the dining table. Please just fill it out whenever you have a chance. I just can't wait to be officially divorced.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you already filled it out without even discussing it with me. Are we really over? I thought we were a happy family. I can't believe our family can be broken just like that.
Yes, we are over, and all I can say is sorry. I have nothing else to say. I hope you and Lily live happily together. I wish you both the best. And please, just forget about me.
Can you at least tell me which country you're moving to? You don't have to give me the full address. I just want to know the country's name.
Sure, I'm moving to Belize. It's in Central America, but I'm not going to tell you what city I'll be living in.
Wow, that's far from the States. But I heard that many people from the States are moving there because of the cheap cost of living and the great weather.
Yeah, we both want to live there. We've been there once and we loved it. The food's great and the people are nice. That's why we decided to live there.
What about your job? What are you gonna do?
You don't have to worry about that. That is none of your business.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with me, but I just wanted to ask.
Anyway, we're done talking, right? Take care.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with the stuff you left behind in this house? Can I throw everything away, or are you taking some of the things back with you?
There's nothing I need from there anymore, so you can throw everything away. Besides, I'm starting my life over in Belize, so I'll get whatever I need from there.
Okay, I'll just throw everything away. Looks like I can't stop you from moving away, huh? You already made up your mind, right?
Yeah, no one can stop us. We are determined to move out of this country and start a new life in Belize.
Fine. Good luck and take care. Don't ever contact me anymore.
You too. Goodbye. Hey, Lydia. Long time no talk. Have you been? Man, I can't believe it's been more than 5 years since we talked.
Who is this? If this is a scam, then I'm gonna block this number right now.
It's not a scam. It's me, Luke, your ex-husband. Don't you remember?
What? Luke? Wow. What a surprise to hear from you after all these years.
How are you? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I've been well. Thanks for asking. So what do you want now?
That's great. I'm glad to hear that you've been well. Anyway, I'm contacting you because I wanted to tell you something important.
What is it? I hope you're going to tell me that you're finally willing to pay the divorce settlement and child support. If that's the case, then I'll be happy to talk to you.
Sorry, but it's not that. It's something else.
Then what is it?
I know that you're still living in the old house because you still miss me, right?
What old house? Are you talking about the house you left me and Lily in 6 years ago?
Yeah, that house where we used to live together.
What's up with it? Why are you asking about the house a decade after you left the home? It's no longer your home.
You're still living there, right? You have no place to go because your parents are living in a different state. Besides, that house was so close to your office, so you chose to stay.
What if I still live there? What's your problem? You're not in this country, so why would you care if I live in that house or not?
Well, I'm back in the country now, so you better move out as soon as possible. That's my house, so I have no choice but to kick you out.
Ah, I get your point. No wonder you contacted me after so many years.
Great, I'm glad you got my point. Then you better start packing your stuff up and leave the house by the end of the day.
Well, I don't live there anymore.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Isn't it clear? I don't live there anymore. That is no longer our house.
Oh, I see. You quit your job, then moved out of that house, huh? Are you living with your parents, or you found a new place of your own?
I didn't quit my job. I just moved out of that place. As you know, my parents live in the southern states, and I don't wish to live with them.
Then where are you living now?
It's true that we were living there until 2 years ago, but right now we are living in a different place.
Okay, so then you couldn't afford to pay the rent, so you moved out to a cheaper place in a ghetto area or something? I can totally imagine you living in a really small studio apartment.
Nope, that's not right either.
Then can you just tell me where you're living now? You don't need to give me your address.
We've been living in London for the past 2 years and we love it here. It's an amazing place to live. Surprisingly, I don't miss my life in the States at all.
Oh my god, are you serious? Aw, I bet you're lying to me, man. That is impossible. A person like you can't live in an expensive city like London? Unless you're living on the streets.
I'm not lying. I'm just telling you the truth. We moved to London because of my job. Anyway, why don't you find a new place to live since you're back in the States? You don't have to live in that old house. There are plenty of options for you.
Wait, so you're not lying to me then? You seriously moved out of that house?
Yeah, how many times do I have to say that I'm not lying to you? Gosh, you're so annoying.
Oh my god, this is not good at all. This is a big problem for me.
What are you talking about? We have nothing to do with each other anymore, remember? It shouldn't matter to you where I live now.
It's a huge problem for me because I can't rent a place by myself. To tell you the truth, I'm back in the States because I lost all of my money in Belize.
I don't know what kind of job you had, but I thought you were working in Belize.
I had a job, but not anymore.
What happened to your job? I mean, if you don't want to tell me, then it's fine. It's none of my business, so I shouldn't be nosy.
Well, my wife spent my salary on her stupid designer handbags and clothes. She spends more than I earn. Thanks to her, I'm broke now. I'm jobless and I have no money.
What? That's so stupid and hilarious. What a lame excuse to lose all your money. You couldn't even afford your wife, huh? So sad.
That's why I'm back home. I was hoping that you still lived in that house so I could kick you out of there and move back in. I should be fine as long as I have a place to live.
Wow, what a terrible plan. By the way, how are you going to pay for the mortgages when you don't even have a job? You won't be able to live in that house without paying for it, you know?
Yeah, I know that. Since I don't have any income, I was gonna make you pay for it until I find a job. And since you're nice, I knew you would help me out, right?
Oh my gosh, you're still the same old terrible guy. Well, I feel like you're even worse now. You shouldn't have moved out of the country in the first place. You're the one who created all this mess.
We wanted to live overseas and live a comfortable life, and I was afraid that you were gonna look for us if we still lived in the States. I wanted to be as far away from you as possible, so I thought it was a perfect plan.
A perfect plan, huh? Now you know it's a messed up plan. I can't believe you survived in Belize for the past 6 years.
Oh, shut up. Stop making fun of me. I don't want to hear you talking about me like that.
Well, in that case, why don't you ask your parents for help? Hopefully they're willing to help you, though. Good luck begging them. Just so you know, your parents were very sorry for me and Lily after you left us. They've been paying child support for Lily, and they said they will continue to pay until she becomes an adult. They also helped me pay the mortgages and some of the living expenses. Oh, and they even said that they're not willing to forgive you even if you go back to them. They were very upset with you and disappointed in you. They even said they're willing to disown you as their son.
No way, man. You must be lying. My parents wouldn't say that kind of thing. They were always kind to me.
Well, you deserve it, though. You caused everything to be messed up. But anyway, it has nothing to do with me anymore, so I shouldn't care.
What do you mean by that?
We have nothing to do with each other because you are no longer my husband and I got remarried. My husband is a wonderful guy, unlike you. I'm so glad that we got a divorce back then.
Oh my God, what? Are you serious? When did you get remarried? I never thought you'd marry someone again.
I married my current husband 2 years after you left us. We met through work. He's been nice and sweet to me and Lily. He means a lot to us. Without him, we wouldn't have survived.
And Lily's fine with it? She didn't object to your new marriage? How can she accept someone else as her father?
She has to be fine with it, right? Besides, we got a divorce when she was just born. She has no memory of you at all. She thinks my current husband is her real father. You've never been in her life, so you have no right to say anything about her life. And just so you know, I won't let you contact us even when she's older.
What are you talking about? I'm her father, so I have every right to say whatever I want about her. I just want her to be happy.
Don't worry, she's happy with us. And I remember you said that we weren't your real family when you left us, right? Don't tell me you forgot what you said to us.
I'm still Lily's father even if I said that. She's my daughter no matter what.
Are you talking about related by blood?
Yeah, man, Lily is 100% my daughter.
I see. Well, I know that your wife's child isn't related to you blood-wise, right?
Huh? What are you talking about? You don't even know my wife and child.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't know about it. I thought you knew it and accepted that fact, so you decided to elope with her, right? As you know, I was able to conceive Lily after going through so many infertility treatments. The reason for that is because you're the infertile one. You won't be able to conceive a child naturally.
Do you even know what you're saying? I've never heard about that. Don't blame me for everything, man.
I did try to explain it to you, but you never listened to me. It seemed like you didn't understand what was going on with your body either, so I gave up. The only good thing about you was that you were cooperative. You never complained about the treatments, so I'm thankful for that. And then I conceived Lily.
You're not lying to me, right? Am I really infertile?
Yes, that's the truth. It's up to you to believe me or not, but if you want to find out the truth, why don't you do a DNA test on your other child? This'll tell you the truth.
I still can't believe what you just said to me, but I'm gonna do the DNA test. I have every right to know the truth, and I'm gonna prove that I'm not infertile.
We'll see about that. You'll find out I'm the one who's been telling you the truth, and you'll be sorry for it.
Hey, I got the results.
That's great, and that was fast, huh? So what was the result?
You were right. As you said, the child isn't mine.
See, I told you. Aren't you glad you did the DNA test? You should be thankful to me for suggesting you take the test. Did you ask your wife about her child?
Yeah, I did talk to her, and I asked her about the child. She told me that she was seeing someone else while we were seeing each other. Then she got pregnant with that guy's child, but he ran away from her because he already had a wife. She decided to be with me officially so that her child would have a father.
Oh, poor you. That's so lame, though. She's been using you all this time and you didn't even notice at all? How sad is that? She's a cunning person just like you.
Oh my God, you are so mean. Why can't you be a little more sorry for me? And why didn't you tell me about my infertility when I told you that I got her pregnant? If you had told me about it, then I wouldn't have left you guys. And I wouldn't be eloping with her to Belize. To be honest with you, I wasn't happy living there at all.
You have no right to blame me for that. Everything is your fault. Besides, I was so confused at the time and didn't even know what to say to you. You gotta blame yourself for being so ignorant and irresponsible. This is what you get for leaving me and Lily. Anyway, what are you gonna do from now on?
I'm getting a divorce with her. I can't stand her anymore, and I'm not gonna raise someone else's child. This is outrageous.
I see. Good luck with that.
Once I get a divorce from my wife, then I'll be able to go back to you and Lily. Then we can start over as a happy family.
Excuse me, what? Why are we going back as a family? How's that possible?
Why are you so surprised? It's nothing unusual, right? I'm your husband and Lily's dad. We should go back as a family.
Are you crazy? We are no longer married. Don't forget that. And it's impossible to go back with you because you betrayed us terribly. We don't trust you anymore. Besides, Lily thinks my current husband is her real father. She doesn't know you exist. We are in London now. We don't plan to leave here.
You guys should come back to the United States and we should all live together. Once we're settled, then we should tell Lily that I'm her real father. She'll understand.
No way. That's not gonna happen. Never will.
Why? Family should stick together, right?
Just to be clear, you're no longer our family. We don't need you at all. I really cherish my current husband and Lily. We are happy together and we love living in London.
I won't accept that.
I don't care how you feel about it. You have no right to say anything about us. Just leave us alone. Don't you dare ruin our happiness again. I won't let you do anything to hurt us again. And I hope you know that the world without you is amazing. You're just a nuisance to us, so stay away from us.
Then what am I supposed to do with my life from now on? How am I going to survive all by myself?
I don't know. That's none of my business. You're old enough to think about your life, right?
Are you asking me to stay with my fake family? I can't accept living with a wife who betrayed me and a child who's not even mine.
Why are you asking me? It's your life, so you should think about it yourself. Or maybe you should tell your parents about what happened to you and ask them for help.
What do you mean by that?
You should tell them that your wife cheated on you and got pregnant with someone else's child. Maybe they'll listen to you and help you.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to call them right now and tell them everything. I'm sure they'll help me. Lydia, I called my parents and told them everything, but instead of offering to help me, they yelled at me like crazy. They said they don't care about me anymore. What is up with this?
I see. Well, I said maybe they'll listen to you, right?
Oh, you tricked me. You knew they were going to yell at me, so you suggested I talk to them, right? Oh, that is messed up. You're a horrible person.
I didn't expect them to yell at you like that. Don't blame me. Now you know they've been mad at you for so many years, right?
They sounded furious. They told me not to call them anymore. I've never heard them yelling at me.
Of course they're mad at you. It's normal. They had to pay child support for us on behalf of you. They have every right to get mad at you.
Oh, shut up. Things are not going anywhere for me. I won't be able to find a place to live from now on. What should I do?
Oh, that's too bad for you. You should seriously think about what to do next. By the way, where have you been staying the past few weeks?
I've been staying at a hotel and it's getting expensive. I have to find a way to move into a new home.
Oh wow, that's a lot of money. How can you afford to stay in a hotel for that long?
I've used 2 of my credit cards. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pay it off though.
Oh my god, that's terrible. You should have slept on the streets to save that money. I can't believe you wasted so much money on a hotel.
I can't do that. That is so miserable. Anyway, can you at least lend me some money? I just need a little bit to get things settled.
What? You're asking me to transfer money from overseas? That's ridiculous. No way I'm gonna help you with it. Why don't you ask your parents? They might help you.
They're mad at me. I'm sure they won't even lend me a penny.
Stop asking for help and handle your own matters. You're old enough to take care of yourself. And if you want to handle the matter with your wife, then why don't you ask for help from a lawyer?
I can't afford to hire a lawyer. That'll be a huge amount of money to be wasted. I'd rather spend that money for myself.
Don't you know that some places offer free consultations? Maybe you can go to those places first and then think about how you want to proceed. You should also keep the DNA test results to prove that the child isn't yours. Maybe you can sue your wife. First of all, I think all of you should go back to her parents' place. This would save you some money for the hotel. Or as I said earlier, you should just sleep on the streets.
Oh my god, you sound like you're having so much fun with all of my drama. You don't sound like you're willing to help me at all.
I never offered to help you. And I'm not enjoying your drama. I'm being nice and giving you some advice. Right now, you're so lost and confused, so I'm just giving you some directions. Anyway, I'm done talking to you, so you should contact your parents or your wife's parents for more help. Don't contact me anymore because I'm done helping you.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her parents first and have them handle my wife and her child. Hopefully, they'll understand. Good news, I was able to send my wife and her child to her parents' home. They won't be with me from now on.
I thought I told you not to contact me anymore. Anyway, that's good for you.
I just wanted to give you some updates. So I told her parents that the child wasn't mine because their daughter cheated on me. They were furious at her and apologized to me. They even gave me some money for raising their grandchild for all these years in Belize. Oh, isn't that great? I'm so glad they are people with common sense.
That's good. So I guess you don't have to worry about paying child support for that child, right?
Yeah, they'll be raising the kid from now on. I have nothing to do with them anymore. Thanks for giving me all the advice.
I see. Then why don't you report this good news to your parents? I'm sure they will be relieved, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe they'll forgive me for what I did and let me stay with them again. Since I received quite a lot of money, I can pay some of the child support to you guys. How much do you want?
Nah, that's okay. We're living a comfortable life, so we don't need your money. You should keep it for yourself to handle the rest of your problems. Trust me, you'll need that money.
Lydia, you are such a kind-hearted person. You've been very helpful to me for the past few weeks, and I'm so grateful for it. You'll still miss me, right? Oh, why don't we start over again?
Huh? No way. As I said before, I don't need you in my life anymore.
Are you sure about that? Or you're just afraid of your husband or afraid to tell Lily about the truth? You should be honest with your feelings.
Ew, stop saying that. How many times do I have to tell you that I have no feelings for you? I really wish you stayed out of my life already. Anyway, what hotel are you staying in right now?
Which is about 30 minutes away from our old house. I'm gonna be staying here for the next few days.
I know that hotel. Then it's also near your parents' house, right? Why don't you just go and visit them? Maybe they'll be happy to see you. You haven't seen them for the past 6 years, right? So it's time for you to meet up with them face to face. I'm sure you guys will have a lot to catch up.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna visit them this afternoon. I'm also gonna tell them that we might start over again. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
You don't have to tell me that because we are over the moment you left us 6 years ago. Anyway, please send my regards to them. They were nice to us, so we are forever grateful to them.
Lydia, answer my call right now. I gotta talk to you.
No way! I don't want to listen to your voice, and I have nothing else to say to you.
I told my parents about the money I got from my wife's family, and then they started yelling at me, asking me to pay them back for the divorce settlement and child support they paid to you. You knew that my parents would ask for the money back, right? Gosh, you were so terrible.
They have every right to ask you back for the money. So did you pay them back?
They just took all of the money from me.
Oh, wow. I can tell that they must be very upset with you even after so many years.
Why are you doing this to me? Do you still want my attention or something?
Your attention. I just want to get revenge on you, that's all. Back then, you were in Belize while I was struggling to survive with Lily in the States, so I couldn't do anything to you. Now you're the one who's struggling, and I'm living a comfortable life in London, so I can do whatever I want to you now. I just want you to suffer like how we used to suffer back then.
God, how can you be so cruel? You know that I'm already having so much trouble, right? What more do you want from me?
Nothing. I don't want anything from you. Like I said, I just want you to suffer and live a difficult life like how I used to live. I just want you to be unhappy forever. Anyway, it's good to see that you're having a tough time with money and struggling to find a new place to live. And I'm so glad that your parents aren't helping you at all. I'm looking forward to what you'll do next. All I have to say is good luck with everything.
Oh, shut up. You don't need to wish me luck. I'm gonna find a job and find a small place to live for myself. I'm sure I'll be hired very quickly.
Well, we'll see about that. The economy isn't doing so well, so maybe you'll have a tough time finding a job too.
It's not like I have any criminal record, so I should be fine. I know many industries are looking to hire people. Besides, I have experience, so I'm not worried at all.
I guess. Instead of coming back home, you should have moved to a different state. That would have been easier for you. See, you're so dumb.
What do you mean by that? I don't get what you're trying to say here.
Everyone in your previous office and even the industry knows why you left the company and moved overseas 6 years ago. You're known as a terrible husband and father. So I'm sure no one's going to welcome you back to your previous company or industry. That's why I'm saying that you should have moved to another state where no one knows you.
I don't want to work in my old company anymore. Besides, I can try to work in a different industry. It'll be more challenging and interesting for me.
Sure, you should go for it then. But I don't know if anyone wants to hire a weirdo who quit his job all of a sudden and has been living overseas without a proper job.
I've picked up some Spanish. Belize's official language is English, but a lot of people there speak Spanish. It's pretty broken, but I can still talk to the locals and tourists in Spanish.
Are you serious? Spanish is beautiful and everything, but being able to speak broken Spanish isn't going to help you get a good job. You'd have to be able to at least read and write the language. And you realize there are plenty of English and Spanish speaking bilinguals in the States. I guess you should find a part-time job first.
I don't need a part-time job. That is so lame. How am I going to survive with so little income? I gotta have a full-time job with a high income.
Well then, good luck looking for your dream job. Oh, how I wish I could see you struggling with my own eyes. Just imagine you suffering isn't enough for me. Oh.
You can make fun of me all you want, but one day you'll see me working at a good company and living in a big house. And someday I'll find you in London.
You don't even have the money to fly to New York, so you won't be able to afford the flight to London for sure. Anyway, I'm done talking to you, so I'm gonna block you. You won't be able to contact me anymore. Bye!
Wait, don't block me. I'm not done talking to you yet, Lydia.
Hey, Joanne. Luke just contacted me.
Hi, sweetheart. I thought so. He was in quite the state after we talked to him.
Yeah, I don't even know what to think. In a way, I still hate him for what he did to us, but I married him, had a child with him.
Just be strong for your daughter. Luke abandoned you with a newborn. He doesn't deserve any sympathy from you. Speaking of, how's my precious Cookie Monster doing?
She's doing amazingly. She just started first grade and is absolutely loving it. The teachers have only nice things to say about her, too. I'm just so glad things are working out okay. It was a tough few years after Luke left. Thank you for all the support again. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Oh, honey, don't worry about any of that. I'm so proud of you. What Luke did was incredibly selfish and inexcusable. Honestly, I don't even want to see him. Speaking of which, what are you doing for Christmas this year?
Christmas? We're just staying home and having a family Christmas. Why?
Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe Mike and I could visit sometime. If it wasn't too big of an inconvenience, of course.
What are you talking about? Of course you're welcome to come stay with us. Lily would love that. FaceTime is great, but real-life hugs? Those are way better.
But with everything Luke's done, I'm not sure how your husband feels about us. You should discuss it with him.
Joanne, Rick knows everything. He knows what Luke did, and he knows how you and Mike helped me through all of it. He's already told me that you two are welcome anytime to visit Lily.
My goodness, I'm about to cry. Thank you, I'll talk to Mike right away. This is going to be the best Christmas.
I'll tell Rick too. Let me know when you decide on dates. You can stay in our guest room, so don't worry about anything else.
Thank you so much, dear. I can't wait. It's going to be a very Merry Christmas. Oh, they say Happy Christmas over on that side of the pond, don't they?
Yep, it's gonna be a happy Christmas.
I love you, dear. Hug and kiss Lily for me. Take care, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, Joanne, you take care too. Joanne and Mike did end up coming for Christmas to our house. We had the best Christmas. Honestly, I'm so happy they're in our lives. We made it a rule not to talk about Luke, especially because Lily is still young. I'll explain everything with Rick to her when the time comes, but for now, everything is fine just the way it is. I don't know what happened to Luke, and I really don't want to know. Joanne and Mike are still sending me child support payments, but with the intention of charging Luke for every penny. They said it's their way of not stressing me out having to deal with him. Thinking back 6 years ago, I was devastated that my daughter lost her father. But now she has a father and 3 sets of loving grandparents. What a lucky girl.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the story, please click on the like button and subscribe for more.
Anna, it's me, Lana. It was great to see you again the other day at the Christmas party.
Oh, hey, Lana. I didn't expect you to reach out to me.
You're in your 30s, right?
Oh, yeah, I am. Yes, I'll be 34 years old in November this year. Why do you ask?
I thought so. It was just a hard thing to guess, judging by all the makeup you wore. 34, huh? Don't you think that's a bit late in life to be getting married?
No, I don't really think so. In fact, a lot of people I know are getting married around this age, so actually it's pretty common for the times.
You're making that opinion due to a very small sample size from your direct environment. Let me tell you, it is not normal. At 34, your internal clock is ticking for how much longer you'll be able to have children. It may already be too late. As I have always believed, women should get married early and have children early, just like me. I got pregnant with my first child during my 3rd year of college, and one after another followed. Now I'm the mother of 4 children. If someone in their mid-30s tells people that they have 4 kids, they would be amazed. Everyone says I look so pretty and young, nothing like a typical mother. They ask me what the secret is.
You must have gone through a lot raising 4 children. I have to admit, you really don't look like someone who has 4 children.
Well, thank you, Anna. Still, having so many kids brings joy and many good things. Nowadays, infertility is nothing new in our society. That's because they marry late and try to have children in their 30s, like you. But meanwhile, I managed to have 4 healthy children at such a young age. I guess you can call that a special skill in this day and age. Not everyone can achieve that dream. Anna, people who get married in their mid-30s like you, having 4 kids would be impossible, don't you think?
Well, that may be true, but I don't have plans to have 4 children, so it's fine. But, Lana, may I ask why you're texting me right now? I have to get going to work soon, so I'm getting prepared. So if you can just cut to the chase, I would appreciate it so much. I'm a bit busy today.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying that I don't understand what it's like to get ready for work or something? You just work at some small, mediocre company. It's obvious what kind of woman you are. I can't understand how he married someone like you, even though you're not working at some remarkable company.
What? Are you implying that you know what kind of person I am? And what do you mean, someone like me?
You're probably barely making minimum wage at some small hole-in-the-wall company struggling to get by. If I didn't drop out of college when I got pregnant, I would have been a boss lady at a well-known company by now. I sacrificed a bright future for the sake of my child and lived as a wife to one man and a mother to my child, giving it my all. There's no reason for a woman like you working at a company to look down on me.
Well, nobody has ever disrespected you, and rest assured, I don't plan to. I understand what you meant. Did you contact me to assert your self-esteem, mocking me for getting married late and making money? I'm the type who doesn't like comparing myself to others, so you don't have to unnecessarily bother me. If you don't have anything else to say, please excuse me. I have to get ready to go to work at that crappy company.
Oh, I haven't finished speaking yet. I am sure you can arrive a little late to your company. I have some suggestions to make to your wedding. How about my daughters being flower girls for you? My 2 daughters are 7 and 9 years old, so it would be perfect.
Oh, well, I never thought about having flower girls, but thank you for the suggestion. I'll consider it.
Oh, I thought it would be better if I give you a heads up, you know, so that you can prepare in advance. Also, speaking of flower girls, I was thinking of getting a white dress for my daughter for your wedding, and I think it's reasonable that you buy them for my daughters, don't you think? Just so you know, my kids have sensitive skin, so we can't use dresses rented from a shop, so I think it would be nice if you would get them a dress. Besides, you wouldn't know because you don't have a daughter, but having a white dress has so much utility. We can take them out and wear them on birthdays, Halloween, or at Christmas, or any other special occasions. You wouldn't believe how much they love wearing dresses. So it would be a good opportunity to get one dress each. You and my brother-in-law are their children's uncle and aunt. It has significance as a gift from both of you during the wedding. I have already selected some dresses in advance. Should I send you the links later?
Oh, you've already chosen the dresses? Seems like you're very prepared, but we need to discuss that with my fiancé as well.
What do you mean? Your fiancé John would obviously agree to it too. But Anna, you do understand that there's no such thing as free stuff, right? As compensation for my children being flower girls, you'll have to give me $1,000 per child.
What? You can't be serious, right? $1,000 per child? That seems a bit excessive. Besides, it looks like you're trying to use your daughters to earn money during my wedding. It's almost like this is some kind of a business scheme you came up with. You can't be that low to make your children go through all that for you to earn money. Besides, we didn't even ask for any of this. Are you really that desperate for money to use your own children?
What did you just say? What did you say to me? I am actually doing you a huge favor here. Other people can't bring flower girls to their weddings. But now I'm offering both my daughters as flower girls for your wedding. And you're being so rude to me like this? Is this how you treat others who offer their service?
Well, I don't consider myself rude. It's incredibly absurd that you would not even give me a gift, let alone try to extort money from me. I can't believe that you would send such rude messages to me, considering how you've always seen my fiancé as an easy target and pushover. Just because you're my sister-in-law doesn't mean you get to bully me and John around and extort us for money just because you want to.
What are you implying? Are you saying I'm not a proper woman? John has always listened to whatever I said for over 10 years, and he regularly gave our children money and gifts. I believe him when he said he was getting married to a smart and proper woman, but it seems like he was mistaken. I feel sorry for him to be trapped with you for the rest of his life.
Is that so? I'm just speaking and expressing myself as I feel. If my words made you uncomfortable, then I apologize. I'll try my best to cater to your sensitive feelings from now on.
Your apology is even more sorry and cheap than your personality. Fine, understood. I won't help with the flower girls or anything else. Furthermore, I won't attend the wedding at all. I don't feel any need to participate in your wedding, where you treat my children like trash. It's clear that I'll only end up losing money if I go. My household consists of a large family of 6, and it's not like we're scraping by. Instead of going to your wedding and giving money, it's better to stay home and enjoy cake with my own family. That seems to be the proper way to deal with this.
Oh, really? If that's what you want, then go ahead. There's no need for someone who doesn't have the heart to congratulate to come and hurt each other. I also think it's better if you don't come to my wedding. Surprisingly, you're rational and quick-witted. That's nice. I'm glad we reached common ground.
Let's see how long you'll keep acting so arrogantly. Don't underestimate mother-in-law's kindness and purity. Anna, do you even know what it means to be a proper daughter-in-law? Be prepared for the consequences if you challenge me.
Anna, I never saw you that way, but you're truly audacious, and that's not a compliment. How dare you treat my family like this? You're nothing more than an outsider. Even when my wife had a lot to say about you, I trusted you, Anna, until the end, because my brother chose you. I thought I could ask you to let my daughters participate in the ceremony as flower girls and give beautiful dresses to my lovely 2 daughters. I thought that you were the kind of aunt who would put $2,000 in a pretty envelope as a token of appreciation for my daughter's hard work. I thought that you would come and brighten up the occasion since you said you don't need any monetary gifts. But now, on the day of the wedding, at this moment, you haven't said a word of invitation. Do you want to live without seeing us anymore? It's not too late. Invite my family properly to the wedding. This is your last chance from me.
Lana is the one who said she won't attend the wedding because she thinks it's a waste of money, so I don't understand why I should invite your family. It's not polite to ask people who struggle to make ends meet to come to a wedding. And I never even mentioned wanting to take your daughters as flower girls, so it's ridiculous for you to speak like that.
You dare act like that towards me? Well, if you go to such lengths to say that, then there's no need for you to attend the wedding and waste our time. No matter what anyone says, my family will definitely not be attending, so keep that in mind.
Sure. No problem.
Anna, are you truly a sane person? How could you even think of not inviting us? You're so full of yourself.
You said you wouldn't come in the first place, so what's the problem?
Is it the same as us not wanting to come versus you not inviting us from the beginning? They are not the same. Lana was right about you. You're a strange woman who only says what she wants without listening to what others say. Are you happy to disturb the harmonious relationship between us brothers? Does it make you content? What kind of life have you lived to come and ruin my peaceful home by marrying into my family? Do you have some kind of mental illness?
What did you say? You know what your wife is like, don't you? If anyone has a mental illness, it must be your wife.
Anna, do you even know which company I work for? I work for M-Tech, for crying out loud. Everyone in this town knows me. Unlike my younger brother who graduated from a low-end university, I graduated from a prestigious state university and landed a job in a government-owned enterprise. I work hard to support my wife and children. If you try to behave well to me and my wife, I can even introduce you to a janitorial or cafeteria position in our company. I don't think it's really good for you to act like that when I can literally change how much you might earn. How foolishly you're poking the hornet's nest, only to regret it later. It's not too late. Give $2,000 to my family and have our daughters participate as flower girls. Then our entire family will come and congratulate you on your wedding.
Please don't even bother. I don't need your daughters to do that for me. No offense. My twin nieces from my older brother's family will be performing, so it's fine. They're now 4 years old, objectively much cuter than your daughters. And I don't have to give them a separate sum of $2,000, so it's an easier choice to make. Perhaps that's what real family is like. Or maybe it's because my brother's family are good-hearted people, so I am more comfortable with them. I wonder what it could be, right?
What did you say? You arranged for strangers to perform without even saying a word to us? You're really insane, aren't you?
They are not strangers, they're my nieces. It's not wrong for me to invite my nieces from my brother's family, don't you think? I would much rather have my brother's family who are morally upright citizens, unlike you who are just scamming parents.
You are calling us scamming parents? Do you even know that we're going through financial difficulties? How dare you treat us like scammers?
You and your wife faked a divorce to receive benefits from the government for single parents with multiple children, even though you're living together in the same house and enjoying all the government benefits. That's a scam, isn't it? Isn't that right? By using such methods, you're draining tax money, which means people who really need help might not receive it.
I have so many children that it's difficult to make ends meet without doing that. The money I receive from my job is never enough to feed all 4 of them. If my children starve, are you going to give me money? You who haven't even had a child? What do you know to lecture me? I'm sure you would have done the same if you were in my position. You act like you're on a higher moral ground, you snobbish person.
Do you think faking a divorce is an excuse just because you have many children? No matter how many children you have, the primary responsibility for their upbringing lies with the parents. If you're short on money, Lana should also work. Using cunning tricks to exploit the law is wrong. What do you think the children will learn from that?
Are you trying to lecture me when you can't even hold down a proper job? You said you graduated from the same university as my younger brother. So it's obvious that you'll probably barely scrape by in some strange company, pretending to be something you're not.
I am working as a secretary for the CEO of the company where you work. I hope that helps you decide your next words.
What are you talking about? You think that you can get away with this kind of lie? How can you work as a secretary in my company? If what you're saying is true, then why didn't you tell me earlier? You already knew that I go to that company.
We don't even work together, and we're on different floors, so there's no need to tell you.
You're not holding a grudge against me and planning revenge, are you? I admit I made mistakes with you, but that doesn't mean you'll ruin my life.
Do you really think someone like me can seek revenge against you? What kind of person do you think I am? I'm just a secretary.
Are you gonna say something that could influence my promotion to the boss? You can't possibly do that.
As a secretary, there's a responsibility that I must ensure the boss knows. How can we trust someone who tricks the government for extra cash not to embezzle company funds? No one can guarantee that, so I must tell the boss about this.
Anna, are you really gonna do that? Just remember that I will never forgive such actions. You will never get away with this if you do this.
Do you really think you're in such a position to threaten me? Your stupidity has no limits. Where did you learn to disrespectfully belittle me like that? If someone like you gets promoted and becomes a superior, just abuse your subordinates like dogs. That's a significant minus for the company's progress, so it's better to cut it off from the beginning.
No, Anna, that's not fair. Look, I'm begging you, please, forgive us just this once. I have to get promoted this time, no matter what.
That's not for me to decide. I have to prepare for the wedding right now, so I'll end this here.
You said that you won't take revenge on me. This is clearly taking revenge.
I am not. I'm just doing my job as a secretary.
Where's the wedding venue? I'll put a generous amount of money as a gift and come there right away. So let's forget about all of this nonsense and get along well.
I have no intention of getting along well with someone as unreasonable as you, so don't come to the wedding. If we happen to meet on a holiday in the future, I'll greet you with courtesy as a matter of necessity. I'm the kind of person who can't live while being disrespected by anyone. After all that, when I threatened to report Lana's sham divorce to the authorities, it seems they had no choice but to register their marriage again. Of course, they must have lost all the benefits they were receiving until now as single parents. No matter how they claim to be family, we just can't let them swindle the taxpayers' money like that. It's only natural, but as a result, my brother-in-law didn't get promoted and he decided to quit the company, so now he's been unemployed for 6 months. I heard that Lana is spending all the money that they had saved and has no intention of finding a new job, while Rick resents Lana and complains that she should work, like other women. It's a chaotic mess of a couple without any solutions, and it must be suffocating for them. Honestly, I feel sorry for their 4 children. They're just victims of having bad parents and now have to grow up in such difficult circumstances. On one hand, I'm glad that those 2 are no longer taking advantage of the system that is not intended for them to use, but on the other hand, I just wish nothing seriously terrible happened to the 4 children. As far as I can tell, they were barely getting by even when Rick had a job, but now he's jobless. Things might get even worse than it already is. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey, honey. You there? I have a little something I need to run by you, and I'm wondering if now is a good time. You need to talk to me about something right this moment? I can make some time. What is on your mind? Hello? Rick? Are you there? What did you want to talk to me about? Did you have a question or something you wanted to run by me? Well, it's actually about our trip for tomorrow. You see, there have been some developments, and basically, it turns out that Wendy is going to tag along with us after all. Oh wait, so... you mean that we are going to be doing this trip together with Wendy? Yes, that is exactly what I am trying to tell you. Thanks for understanding. You see, I ended up telling her about our trip yesterday, and things kind of just kept going from there. Then she got all excited and said that she really wanted to come along too, and was talking about how long it had been since she last went on a trip. And so, anyways, I kind of just blurted out, well, come with us then. And, well... anyways, she said yes, so... Rick, that is not just something you blurt out. You can't just throw a whole other factor into our trip the day before we are about to leave. You can't just drop something like this on me so suddenly. I'm pretty upset right now. I mean, our trip is tomorrow. How are you supposed to make this work with an extra person joining us? Oh, you don't have anything to worry about. Wendy really isn't worried. She said it was last minute, but that she really wanted to go anyways, so that it wasn't a problem for her. She just said she would spend all day today packing and getting ready to leave with us. No, Rick. What are you talking about? Are you being serious right now? I am not concerned about whether or not she will be able to pack in time or not. Do you really think that's what this is about? Besides, I thought the whole point of this trip was getting to travel around a bit with your mom and make this more of a family trip, wasn't it? I mean, you can't just invite some strange lady to your family vacation. Don't you see how weird that is? Honestly, what were you thinking doing something like this? Some lady? Hun, Wendy is not just some lady. I have known her ever since we were little. We were best friends back then, you know? I mean, back then, we were just little kids, but she practically was like family, we were so close. So I don't really see the problem with inviting her along this time. Look, you might feel that way about this person, and that is fine. But I don't really know her at all, and to be honest, I'm just not really comfortable with her coming along on our trip, okay? Don't worry. I said everything would be fine, didn't I? You're just making a big deal out of this like you always do. Besides, I already told her yes, so if I turn around and tell her that she can't come anymore, it will just break her heart. Trust me though, hon. Wendy is a really great and funny person, and I think you two are going to get along really well. You'll see, but everything is going to be just fine. I promise. No, look, you clearly have not thought this all the way through. Let me try and explain a little more, okay? We leave for our family trip tomorrow, right? And we've already made reservations at our hotel for 4 people, right? You know that the hotel warned us that we barely managed to get the rooms we did, and that we wouldn't be allowed an extra person in there. Well, I really don't think that just one day away from our trip that the hotel is going to be very responsive about last-minute changes when they were already so clear with us about the room situation to begin with. Oh, come on, baby. Maybe I don't think of everything, But you are the one that is overthinking things right now. I mean, she's just one little person. It's not like we are going to be stepping over each other and packed into our room like sardines. Surely we can squeeze her in. And as for food, well, don't restaurants and hotels always have way more food than you can ever actually eat in one sitting? We'll have plenty to share. It really won't be an issue. I am telling you that you are worrying too much about all of this. It will all go well. Trust me.
Okay then, have you thought of the car? It only seats 4 people, and we already have 4 people to ride in it. There is no more room for another person. So what is Wendy supposed to do? How can she get there? And that is not even thinking about the extra hassle of dealing with luggage.
The car, right. That is a really good point. Let me think about that one for a sec. I think that I got it. How about Wendy rides in the car with us, and you take one of those overnight buses and just meet us there. It will be perfect. I can see it now. Since we can only fit 4 people in the car, I'll do all the driving, of course. That way, my parents and Wendy can all get to know each other on the drive over. And then you can find a bus that will take you close enough to where we are going. Figure out your way from there, and then we can all meet up at the hotel.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Why would I be the one who has to take the bus all the way to the hotel?
Why? Well, because Wendy doesn't know where the hotel is, of course. Someone would have to show her, or else she might get lost going by herself. Then we would just be wasting time looking around for her and trying to figure out how to find her, you know? I mean, the thing is that she really isn't that much of a traveler, and doesn't really know the ropes, so to speak. Do you understand? And since you already know where the hotel is and how to get there, it just makes more sense to put you on a bus and have you meet all of us there. I just think the whole thing will go a lot smoother if we do it this way, don't you?
Wow. I am blown away right now. I really don't even know what to say to all of this, honestly.
Well then, if you don't have any more questions or anything like that, then I think we're all settled on the new plan, right? So, as for the lodging, I think it would be best if you stayed in the same room as my parents. I know that originally it was going to be you and I in one room and my parents together in a separate room, but I think it makes more sense if I share the room with Wendy since she doesn't really know anybody else. And that way, you and my parents can spend some quality time together.
What? Excuse me? I know you can't be serious about that. I mean, do you not even see how that could look even remotely suspicious to me? I mean, why are you kicking your wife out of her own room to stay with your parents anyways?
Whoa. What is the big problem here? No need to get so accusatory. What is the matter with staying with my parents? Do you have something against them or something like that?
Don't you go trying to put words in my mouth. You know that I hate it when you try and do that. You are always trying to twist what I say and then use that to change the subject. What I am trying to tell you is that there will be no way that the 3 of us will be comfortable all in one room together. They're only built for 2 people each, after all, so there is no way they can be that big. I'll feel like I'm some kind of freeloader leeching off your parents and just a burden in general. And besides, I already told you that it is too late to make any changes to the number of people that we told the hotel we would be arriving with. I am telling you now that I do not want this Wendy lady coming along for our trip. Do you understand me?
And I am trying to tell you that I already told her she could come. It is too late for me to tell her no now. She is looking forward to this trip so much. And think of how bad it would make me look to go back on my word. I am telling you, it will be fine. She is just one person. It really isn't going to be that big of a deal for anyone, including you. And if the hotel really does try to say something or prevent us from getting to our rooms just because we brought one measly extra person, then I'll just pay for Wendy's share with my own money. Surely that is more than fair, right? Or do you have something to say against me doing that, too?
Rick, I have no idea what has gotten into you. but it feels like you have just hijacked this trip and turned it into a getaway for you and this girl. And then to say that you would pay for her to stay with us at the hotel after you made such a big fuss about not wanting to pay a cent for the place anyway. I mean, you do remember that the only reason we are actually staying there is because I finally agreed to pay for it out of my bonus this year, right? So now to turn around and say that you are more than fine paying for your friend, well, you can see how it might make me feel bad, can't you? What are you even talking about? How can you imply such horrible things about me? I just don't know what I did to deserve this from you. Anyways, we've made and settled on a new plan now, haven't we? Any more questions, or are we okay now? No, Rick! It is not okay! Okay, fine. I guess I will just cut to the chase. But I know that this Wendy lady isn't just some old school friend of yours. Your mom told me that you two used to date each other. This woman is your ex-girlfriend, and yet you are insisting that we take her along for a family vacation. I'm glad that it was so easy for you to just invite her along on this trip we had planned out. But as your wife, I am telling you that I do not want her coming along with us. Oh, I'm starting to see it now. I think I am getting why you might be uncomfortable around a girl like Wendy. It's because you're jealous, isn't it? You're jealous of an old ex-girlfriend of mine. That is really low even for you. I am actually shocked right now. Are you kidding me right now? Is that a joke? Do you think that was even remotely okay to say? I planned this trip. I paid for everything with my own money. And now you are trying to tell me that I don't have a say in whether or not this girl joins the day before we're about to leave? And just what is it about this lady that made you want to invite her so badly? What is so special about Wendy that even I have to change all of my plans around just to convenience her? Can't you see how your wife might look at all of this? Don't you see what this looks like to me? Man, you can really be stubborn when you get like this, you know? Let me spell it out for you, okay? Wendy is nothing more than an old dear friend, okay? She means a lot to me and has practically been like family to me ever since we were both little. If you can understand what a relationship like that might mean to me, then maybe you can understand why I ended up inviting her along. And besides, from my perspective, you were someone who came after her and I, okay? Just grin and bear it is all I'm asking. Just grin and bear it? Oh, you really do have some nerve talking to me like that. You do realize that you haven't helped a single bit in planning or packing for this trip. But now, on the day before we all leave, you decide to show some interest by just selfishly inviting a stranger. How dare you tell me that I should have to grin and bear through that? How dare you? Oh my God. Why do you always do this? Why do you always freak out over the tiniest stuff like this? I mean, even my mom said she didn't have any problems with my bringing Wendy with us, so I don't see what your deal is. I called her the other day to ask what she thought about Wendy coming along. Mom said that she would love to have her and that I should absolutely bring her along. Even my dad said he didn't have any issues with it. I am sorry, but in this case, majority rules and you have been outvoted. What? Do you really mean it? Even your mom wants her to come? And she even agreed with you about letting her ride in the car and joining us in the hotel. Yes, of course she did. That is what I am trying to say. The only one that is so stubbornly fighting against all of this is you. So can you please just give this up now, for everyone's sakes? Besides, you might just want to stop for your own sake. You get so ugly when you show your jealous side. Oh, is that how it is? Okay then. I see things clearly now. You do whatever you like. I will look into bus schedules for tomorrow. Well, geez, hun. I just wish that you didn't make it so I feel like I am pulling teeth and explaining something so simple. Anyways, I'm going to the garage to take out all your bags and things so that Wendy will have some room for her stuff. And I'll go ahead and tell her that things are all ready for our trip. See you at the hotel.
Hey, honey. I have a quick question for you. Do you know where I put my car keys last night? I thought I put them in the usual place, but I can't seem to find them. Do you have any clue where they might have gone? My parents and Wendy are all here, but we can't leave until I find my keys. We can't get into the car or anything like that. I really need them, so do you know where they might be?
Well, yes. I have them. But what about it?
Wait. You have the keys? But I thought you were already on your way to the hotel.
Yep. I am already well on my way to our hotel now. I had to leave a bit early to catch a bus that would get me there on time, but we're already moving and making good time. And just so you know, I took the liberty of taking the spare car key with me as well.
What? What were you thinking? Why would you do something like that? How am I supposed to get us all to the hotel if I don't even have my car keys? I can't get anywhere now.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Is that really all you can say for yourself? Are you trying to pull some kind of prank or mess with me?
The only person messing around here is you. Isn't that right?
Oh, please. What are you talking about now?
You took this trip that I had worked so hard to organize and spent so much money on and just decided to bring your childhood friend, ex-girlfriend into it. Then you tell me that she gets to ride in the car with your parents and that I'll have to catch a bus to reach our hotel. And then, even on top of that, you say that at the hotel, I'll have to stay in the same room as your parents so that you and Wendy can share the same room? Honestly, I really, truly want to know, just how stupid do you actually think I am? Do you really think it was impossible for me to read between the lines on this one? That you were covering your tracks so carefully? Although, if I am being honest, I am more worried about your parents who, according to you, are totally okay with all of this. Anyways, I'm sick of the way that you've been treating me. Don't worry though, I'm going to divorce you, and that way you can have your little girlfriend whenever you want.
Wait. What? What are you talking about? A divorce? Hold on a second here. Just calm down, please. No, why would I want to go and do something like divorce you? Where did all this come from? Let's just calm down and talk this out.
Wow, and you still have the nerve to treat me like an idiot after all I just said. I want a divorce. That way you can get with anyone you want to, and I won't have to be in your way to stop you.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious right now. You're telling me that you really want to get a divorce? Just over some little thing like this?
You think this is just some little thing? You're telling me now that you think this is just no big deal? You just tried to cheat on me right before my very eyes, and you think that's just no big deal? Okay, I'm going to cut the crap and get straight to the point with you. I am going to crush you and your little lady friend. Do you understand me?
Wait. No. She really is just a lady friend. Nothing more. I swear. You've got us all wrong. I promise. We aren't having an affair. It is true that we did date once for a little while, but after that she was never anything more to me than a good old friend. You're just so paranoid that you won't listen to a word I say when I am trying to tell you the truth.
So, you are still going to pretend as if I have no clue about what is going on. Wow. You know, I get messages from Wendy. I bet you didn't know that, but she is always sending me things. For example, on the days that you've said you have to stay late at the office to take care of some important documents, she sends me detailed messages telling me what you two have really been doing. It's like little reports about what you've been up to. And she sends me pictures too. Every single time. She had snarky little captions to them, trying to show off and make me feel bad.
Wait. I don't understand. What is this?
At first, of course, I didn't really think of the things you were doing really counted as cheating. But lately, I received a picture from Wendy of what looked like you, half naked, sleeping on a bed. And that's not the only one. I have plenty from her that look like they were taken in hotels.
Wait.
hold on. Are you listening to yourself right now? This is crazy. Just give me a minute to explain. And I've saved all of them, Rick. I have dozens of photos as evidence. Even some screenshots of the disgusting messages that you two have sent each other. And that is not to mention all the messages and recorded calls I have of you apologizing to me for having to work so late and telling me you won't be home until I was already well asleep. With all that on my side, you don't have a chance. So, I hope you're ready to pay out the nose in alimony. I've already been contacting a couple lawyers about the divorce. No, wait. You've got this all wrong, I swear. Just let me explain. Please. You have to believe me when I tell you that Wendy and I haven't done anything like the things you've just said. There is no one in the world that I love more than you. Do you hear me? I love you, and that is why I am asking you to please just settle down so we can discuss rationally. Can you please just talk? Oh, trust me. I have been very calm the whole time I've been explaining all of this to you. And if you love me the most, then I guess that means there is a second and third in line too, huh? You just keep exposing yourself without even realizing it. No, baby, please. You have got all of this wrong. I promise this is just one huge, giant misunderstanding. Can we please just talk this over? I can clear everything up. I promise. Look, I'll book another bus and meet you there. We can meet up and have a long talk in person. You can come if you want. I don't really care one way or the other. But you won't have a place to stay if you do. Wait, but we booked the rooms, didn't we? We should still have our reservations, shouldn't we? Not anymore, you don't. I just finished checking in with my parents and older sister, so there is no more space. After all, being here all alone, I thought it was such a waste to have 2 rooms and not invite anybody. You did... what? And you know how hotels are always giving you too much to eat. Well, I figured I would need some help with the meal plan, so I invited my family to come along and join me. Even if you guys arrived at the hotel right now, there wouldn't be any rooms for you to have anyways. And it sounds like all the other hotels are booked through for the season, so I guess if you guys do come all the way out here, that you'll just have to find a place to camp, won't you? How could you do that? And why did you just decide to invite your family? This was supposed to be a trip for my family. I know! This whole thing really did just blow up in your face, didn't it, Rick? I mean, honestly, what could you have possibly been thinking when you invited her on this trip? Like, in what world did that ever seem like a remotely good idea to you? Did you really think it would work? That I would just say, okay, and look away? Were you trying to tell me something by doing that? Because I took it as you just flaunting your cheating and daring me to do something about it. So, I'm calling you on it. No. Please, I swear, you have it all wrong. We are not having an affair. Nobody is cheating on you. I really don't care anymore. You can cry and cry about what it was and wasn't all day long. I have the proof, and unless you can disprove all of it, I am really not in the mood for any more of your sobbing. No, please. You don't understand. It's not what you think. You have to believe me. I'm your husband. I am trying to tell you the truth here. Why won't you listen to me? I am begging you here. All you've been saying this whole time is that I've got it wrong and that it's not true. And yet this whole time, I haven't heard one word of remorse or seen any motions to apologize to me. Can't you see that all you're doing is digging a deeper and deeper hole for yourself? No, please, just wait. I can explain everything. You were right. About everything. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done any of that. You were right! Is that supposed to be your heartfelt apology to me? Once I'm back from this trip, I'm filing for divorce. Be a good boy and wait until then, okay? In the meantime, I have a vacation to be enjoying. Wait, you can't just leave me like this. Please! See ya!
After that, I silenced any messages from Rick and ignored his calls. Meanwhile, my family enjoyed some lovely spa days, delicious local food and wine, and had one of the best family vacations we had ever taken. It goes without saying, but there is nothing like getting out and traveling with the people who love you and know you best. After our trip, I returned home with my parents and stayed with them until I found my footing and began to search for divorce lawyers. The process was fairly simple thanks to all the evidence I had accumulated against Rick. And even though Rick and his parents begged and pleaded with me not to go through with the divorce, I just ignored them. I hired the best lawyer I could find, and we took Rick for all he was worth. About 2 months later, I heard that Rick and Wendy married, but that Wendy was a better mistress than wife. The marriage didn't last more than 6 months, and the two broke up in a really nasty way. Rick tried to reach out to me and asked if we could go back to the way things were. He was too late, though, as I was already engaged to be married to a charming man my sister introduced to me. After I told him that, he just walked away from me, shoulders slumped, and I laughed at him as he pathetically shuffled off. My new husband is kind and treats me with the respect that I know I deserve. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
My sweet dear daughter-in-law, are you busy at the moment? If so, I am really very sorry, but I have a favor to ask of you. I didn't want to ever become a burden to you, so I tried to ignore it and figure it out on my own, and I feel really awful about this, but I've reached my limits and I'm so cold and hungry. I can't endure this anymore. I really need your help. I've been thinking maybe I should just die and disappear, but I decided I can't leave this world yet without being able to see my grandchildren grow. I couldn't bear the thought of that either. So here I am in this shameful and embarrassing situation, asking my daughter-in-law for money. Teresa, dear, would you be able to lend me some money? I am so sorry to put you in this situation. I don't know how long it will take, but I will pay back every single penny as soon as I am able to. And I am planning on getting a job and going back to work full-time as soon as I find a good job. Oh my gosh! Sharon, please don't talk like that anymore. And please never consider ending your own life ever again. Reading those words was very upsetting. Please do your best to get back to work, and I will continue to help you until you have steady income again. But, Sharon, I have already been sending you $1,500 per month. Is that still not enough for all of your basic monthly expenses? If that much hasn't been enough, I wish you would have told me sooner. Then, how much more do you need per month? What? You say you have been sending $1,500 to me every month? I have never received that much money from you. Sharon, that's impossible. I have been putting the cash into an envelope and giving it to your son to deliver to you every month. Actually, I've been wanting to check in and ask you if $1,500 per month has been enough. But I was worried that directly asking you would make you feel uncomfortable. So I didn't say anything and just kept sending that much to you. So I'm glad you have told me now how your current situation is. Are you sure that you haven't been receiving that much money each month? Of course I am sure. If I had been receiving that much from you all along, I would not be in the situation of wishing I could die while not being able to allow myself to. Along with my monthly Social Security payment, I was also earning a bit of money from cleaning houses 3 days a week. But that was barely enough to pay for my rent and utility bills. And I have been sick lately, so I haven't even been able to clean houses. My electricity, gas, and water were all shut off over the past few days. You know, I lost my husband while I was still so young, and I raised my son all by myself. I've lived a difficult life up until now, but I had hope that my elderly days would be much better and brighter. I never thought I'd be so miserable. I was in the hospital for a couple days, so all my savings went to pay the hospital bill. But I am still sick and in so much pain I can't even clean houses for the time being. I am so sorry to put all of this on you. I am so ashamed of myself. For the past 3 months, I've been going to the soup kitchen to be able to eat once a day there. That's all I could afford. I was worried that if I told all of this to you, you would disown me and not allow me to see my granddaughter. So I've been holding this all in all this time. Sharon, come on. Do you think I am some evil witch or something? I would never do such a thing. Well, I heard through the grapevine that you haven't liked me much from the very beginning. And I heard that you said that you didn't ever want to speak with me. Who said that? Was it your son? Anyway, that's not true. Actually, I heard from your son that you were upset about my having a daughter instead of a son. I figured you were just a bit more traditional than others, and was hoping I would have a son first. But he said that you were furious and might say a few things to upset me. So he said that I shouldn't talk to you for the time being. No way. That's not true either, Teresa. Whether you were to have a son or a daughter never mattered to me. Either way, he or she is still my grandchild, and that's all that mattered from the start. I know. I was really shocked and didn't believe that you would be like that either. I apologize for having believed him. I don't know why he is doing this, but it is starting to seem like he is playing with us. It's like he is trying to make us argue and have a bad relationship with each other. Then, is it a lie that you went to Hawaii last month to celebrate your birthday? And that you invited my husband, but not me? Of course it is! I can't afford to eat properly, and soon I will run out of medicine and won't be able to afford to buy more. How in the world could I ever afford a trip to Hawaii? I swear, Teresa, I never went on any trip with my son last month. Even if he had invited me to go with him, I would have refused if he didn't also take you and my granddaughter along with us. I am so sorry, Sharon. It looks like I have been misunderstanding a lot about you all this time. No, Teresa, you have no reason to be apologizing right now. Your misunderstandings are not your fault. I'm the one here asking for you to lend me money and giving you a hard time with my shameful situation. I also resented you a lot due to my own misunderstandings. So, the one apologizing and asking for forgiveness should be me, not you. Sharon, where are you right now? Well, my house is so cold right now, it seemed like I was going to freeze to death. So I was planning on going to your house, but I was afraid it would upset you if I just showed up on your doorstep suddenly asking for money. So that's why I am texting you from the playground next to your apartment complex right now. Thanks to you, my phone bill has been getting paid, so at least that service hasn't been suspended yet. I am so sorry and ashamed of myself. I can't believe I have become such a burden to you, Teresa. Really, I am so sorry. Please, Sharon, you have no reason to feel sorry or ashamed. Stay where you are. I'll be right out to get you. Patrick, where are you?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Mom is getting surgery today. I'm at the hospital with her right now. They're about to take her into the operating room. But what are we gonna do? Mom doesn't have any health insurance, so the surgery bill is looking like it is going to be crazy expensive. I'm so sorry for having a poor mother, Teresa. She has always been such a burden to you.
Well, as for the bill, it is what it is. But it isn't your mother's fault that she is sick and needs the surgery. She doesn't want the situation any more than the rest of us do.
That's my wife. Thanks for always being so kind and understanding, Teresa.
So anyway, how much is the surgery going to cost?
It looks like we'll have to prepare to spend at least $10,000 up front. It will definitely end up costing more, but I think we should be able to pay in increments starting with $10,000. Didn't you say that you've been putting money in a new account lately? I'm really sorry, but do you think we could use the money from that account?
That much? Wow, that's American healthcare for you. I can't believe we need to put up 10 grand. My gosh, she must really be very sick. Maybe I should go to the hospital too and stay with you. Which hospital are you at? I'll drop everything and be right over.
Oh, no, that's not necessary. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. And the nurses are here to take care of my mom when she's out of surgery too, you know. Let them do their job. I know you're working from home today, but you shouldn't stop work early on short notice like that. And someone is gonna need to pick Sammy up from kindergarten in a few hours anyway. I know it seems expensive, but they say it's actually a pretty common and simple surgery. Don't worry about it.
How can a $10,000 plus surgery be simple and common?
Okay, to be honest, Mom said she really doesn't want to see you right now. And the money she's been receiving from you every month hasn't been enough. And now I think she feels super embarrassed because she needs more money every month, plus now she even needs help paying for this surgery. Really, I think she's just feeling too guilty and ashamed to see you.
Your poor mother. She must be so thin and frail now.
Oh, no, actually, she is quite chubby now. She seems to be eating quite well these days thanks to the money you've been sending her.
Oh, really? Are you sure the chubby one you're speaking of right now is not actually you, Patrick? If her so-called chubby mother is in the hospital currently, then please tell me, who is the woman sitting next to me right now? The woman sitting next to me right now is as thin as skin and bones and pale as a ghost. She is so malnourished that her hair is even falling out.
What the heck are you talking about?
I already know the answer, so I'll tell you. Your poor mother is sitting next to me at our house right now. Are you going to say it's not her and that she has a twin or something?
No way. That can't be true. Mom is here at the hospital with me right now.
Oh my god. You've been caught red-handed. You're still going to continue lying? Your poor mother looks like a skeleton right now. Her mental and physical condition is awful. It's snowing like crazy and freezing cold out there. And here she walked all the way to our apartment with workout sneakers and holes in her clothes and jacket. This is all extremely embarrassing for her. Her situation has become so bad that she came here asking for help. She told me that she has even been considering committing suicide. I can feel this poor woman's pain and misery so much I myself am feeling sick about it all. How dare you mistreat and neglect your own mother in this way? Your mother did her best to eat well and keep herself fit and healthy while you were in her womb. After painfully going through labor and giving birth to you, she breastfed and raised you as if you were her little prince. When you were still a child, your father passed away unexpectedly, and yet she continued to work hard to earn the money to make sure that you could grow up comfortably and go to college. After all that this woman has endured and done for you, did you seriously not have a single grain of appreciation or even a feeling of apology towards her? Isn't it so pathetic that she can't eat properly or even afford to go to the hospital and get medicine because of her ungrateful, good-for-nothing son? What the hell did you do with the money that was meant for your mother? You better tell me right now.
Ugh, fine. I needed to use it here and there. Women have no idea how much money men need for their basic necessities and social lives.
And women don't need as much money for their basic necessities and social lives either. I know from now on, I'll be resenting you for the rest of my life. But if you continue to lie, we're finished. So you better give me the straight-up honest answer right now. Where exactly did all of the money that I have been giving to you to give to your mother for the past 3 years go? Did you seriously spend it all yourself?
I've already told you. Yeah, I spent it all. And if I tell you exactly what I spent it on, will you forgive me anyway?
Just cut the crap and tell me.
For a very long time, I've been in love with another woman. When I was a kid, she lived next door and we became childhood friends. All of a sudden, she became the most lovely and beautiful girl in the world. So I started having a crush on her in middle school. When we were both 11 years old, my dad passed away. So my mom and I had to move out and we left the neighborhood. I was so upset and mad about that. I didn't want to move away because I thought I would never be able to see her again. I cried and threw a fit for weeks. Every time I thought of her, I was so depressed. But then, as if we were destined to be together, a few years ago I went to hang out with some of my old elementary and middle school friends in that town. I just happened to see her in a cafe. I sat down and talked to her about this and that and found out that her husband had recently divorced her and she was struggling to raise their kid on her own. That reminded me of the painful childhood I had while growing up without my own dad. So I wanted to help her and give her some hope. Yeah, I gave her most of the money, but not all of it. I gave maybe a third or so of it to my mom.
So you continued meeting with that woman and giving her my money without me knowing? All of that money was meant for your own mother, who has also been struggling this whole time. I earned that money on my own blood, sweat, and tears, not you. How dare you give it away as you please? And of all things, you give it to another woman whom you've just confessed you loved since childhood? If you love that woman so much, why haven't you asked me for a divorce and run off with her? I guess a leech like you wouldn't think of doing something like that.
I'm really sorry, Teresa. Really, I am. I really didn't want a divorce, so I didn't even think of it. I didn't want a divorce to hurt our daughter.
Are the only people to be hurt by all of this your daughter and me? If you ask me, the person that's hurting the most from your disgusting actions is your mother. Your mother says she has a few words to say to you. Here she is now.
What? Has she been seeing this conversation the entire time? Hello, Patrick. Mom, I'm so sorry. Please try to understand and see it from my side. How dare you! I never imagined that I would give birth to and raise up such a selfish and shameless devil like you. I spent my life slaving away and breaking my back so that you always had enough to eat, clean clothes, and a good education. You apparently have no idea how much I suffered and struggled to raise you and give you everything you needed. This just goes to show that blood is blood, and the saying, as the trunk so the branch, is true after all. Even through all of my efforts to raise you up with a clear head on your shoulders with pure and proper values and morals, you've gone and committed the same sin as your rotten father. Is this a trick of fate or a prank from the heavens? Mom, what the heck are you talking about right now? I'm not understanding any of this. The girl you've been having an affair with is Sarah, right? Oh, you remember her. How the hell could I not? That girl's mother had an affair with your father. One summer night, to avoid being seen, the two of them went to have some fun drinking and smoking marijuana by the river there in town. Your father is dead and gone now, but how could I ever forget all this? Your idiotic father, who didn't even know how to swim, slipped and fell into the river. And while he was splashing about yelling out for help, that girl's mother ran off for fear that she would be caught cheating on me with your father. But as she was running away, that brainless tramp pulled the ring he gave her off of her finger and dropped it by the riverbank. And that is how your father's death and their affair went viral throughout the town. Is that really what happened? Dad really had an affair with Sarah's mother? And Dad really drowned because her mom didn't try to save him? Why do you think I wanted to leave that disgusting trash town so quickly? In that wretched town lived that snake who led your father to cheat on us. Then left your father to drown in the river through her selfish inhumanity. How could I ever find any bit of peace again while living there? Anyway, look at yourself. You are no better than your father and that wretched tramp slut mother. Your wife has been breaking her back to take care of you, your daughter, and even me, her mother-in-law. I am not even her birth mother, yet she treats me better than you, my own son. Have you no shame and disgust in your actions? How can I ever think of you as being my son again? I cannot. Mom, I'm so sorry. What I've done is wrong. Please forgive me. Please. Huh! You should be asking for forgiveness from your wife, not me. No, actually, it disgusts me more to see you beg for forgiveness from anyone like this. You're a rotten, worthless, parasitic piece of trash that doesn't deserve an ounce of forgiveness from anyone. The only way for you to start cleansing yourself of your sins from now on is to do as your soon-to-be ex-wife wishes quietly and obediently. After that, I obviously filed for divorce from my low-life ex-husband as soon as possible. I am receiving a hefty amount of alimony and child support from him. I am even receiving some money from a lawsuit I filed and won against his trampy mistress. That jerk also had to give up the everything and anything he had gotten out of the divorce agreement and sell it to be able to pay back the $54,000 of my money that was originally meant for his mother, which was ruled as having been stolen over the past 3 years. I wanted to give all of the money to my ex-mother-in-law. However, she felt so awful about this all that she refused to accept it. So we agreed on splitting it 50-50. Speaking of my poor ex-mother-in-law, our relationship actually still remains. She was able to recover her health and start enjoying her elderly years while living in a great 50-plus community. She even recently opened up a small flower shop nearby. I take my daughter to see her often, too. Sharon says that she has completely disowned my ex-husband and hasn't seen him since the divorce. I'm sure he is the one struggling now. Although her son hurt the three of us so much, we seem to find strength in each other. I plan to keep this relationship with Sharon and allow her to spend time with her one and only granddaughter. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. Also, don't forget to leave a comment about your thoughts and opinions on this story below. Do you like the shorter format or our longer stories? Or maybe both? Let us know!
Hey, about my legs. It's quite possible that I'll never walk again. The doctor just told me.
Huh? You mean you're gonna be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life?
Probably. He said there's a high chance my legs will never recover. Of course, I'm gonna work hard at physical therapy, but... Oh, and one more thing. He said I may not be able to have children anymore either.
Wow, I see. Do they know when you'll be released from the hospital?
He said I'll be in here for at least 2 months. Ugh. If only I had been paying more attention to the road, this might not have happened. And I heard the driver of the other vehicle died. I'm filled with all this sadness and anger at the same time, and there's nothing I can do about it. I feel bad for the other driver's family, but when I look at my legs...
I can imagine what you must be going through. But you survived the crash, so I'm happy.
Thanks.
I've been thinking about something. How about you and I move into that big house your dad left to you when he died? There's lots of rooms for a wheelchair. If we do some renovations, we can make the house wheelchair friendly. It'll be perfect for us to live in.
I told you that we can't live in that house. It was a stipulation in my dad's will. He didn't want me to ever live there. He just wanted me to maintain the place. You mentioned this before, and I told you living there isn't an option. You and I can look for a new house if you want, but we'll have to wait till I get out of the hospital.
Huh? After getting a house given to you for free? The location is great, and the place is huge. Why do we have to live in this tiny apartment when you have a big, beautiful house just sitting there? I've always wanted to live in a house like that. Let's at least try it for a little while.
We can't. Just forget about that house, okay? I don't want to talk about this again right now. I have to focus 100% on my rehabilitation. Let's consider the possibility of moving after I get out of the hospital. Hey, Caleb! Mrs. Smith just messaged me and asked if we had moved. What's going on?
Oh, has news already reached you?
What do you mean, has news reached me? Don't tell me you moved into that house.
Well, to tell the truth, yes. We'd be crazy not to. You've got a house with no rent and it's already paid for. We'd be crazy not to move into it.
I told you that's not a house we can live in. I thought I hid the keys. Did you go snooping around our apartment to find them?
Yeah, it took quite a while too. But I found them tucked away at the back of one of the drawers. I can't believe you put that much thought into trying to hide them from me.
I tried to hide them from you so something like this wouldn't happen. Please, you've got to get out of there.
Why are you saying it like it's an emergency or something? This place has got a nice backyard and the living room is huge. It'd be a crime to waste a place like this.
Caleb, please. You can't stay in that house. If you've already moved out of the apartment, I guess there's not much we can do, but... just take some things to go stay at your mom's house, okay?
I can't. My mom's moving here with us.
What? What are you talking about?
My mom's living here too. I felt bad for her. She was gonna be living in that tiny place while her son's living in this giant house. Don't worry. This place is huge. You'll never even notice she's here.
I think I'm just going to call the police. You two are trespassing.
Hey. You don't have to go that far. Why are you being like this? This isn't the woman I married. Why are you acting like this? Wait, don't tell me. You weren't planning on selling this place and keeping all the money for yourself, were you?
What are you talking about?
I didn't know you were so greedy. You already got your dad's inheritance. You're gonna be getting insurance money from this accident. And you were planning on selling this house too? Were you planning on keeping everything for yourself? You know we're married, right? You must have hit your head in that crash too. What do you mean, keeping everything for myself? Yeah, I got the inheritance from my dad. But instead of spending that money, we invested it for our retirement. And don't think for a second that I ever wanted to have a car accident like this. I'm in a wheelchair. I can't walk anymore. Do you think I wanted this? And I never planned on selling that house anyway. And even if I did, why would you think I'd be keeping the money for myself? Look, I talked to my mom about everything, and I think I want to divorce you. Huh? Well, you told me you likely can't have any kids now, right? You know I like kids. I want to have kids of my own in the future. But I can't do that with you now. That's a justifiable reason to get divorced, don't you think? Wait, hold on. I don't know how to say this. Especially with everything that's happened to you with the accident, too. But I've put up with enough already, haven't I? I mean, your dad worked in real estate, but he never helped us get a place, did he? He had no trouble with money, yet he never helped us out financially at all. And even you, making us pinch every penny all the time and save any extra money we have at the end of the month. I can't stand it. Why did you assume my dad would just give us money? Our bills have nothing to do with him. And we were getting by just fine on our own. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. There's no reason why we couldn't splurge a little more every month. All you ever wanted to do was to get by. What do you mean? We had everything we needed. What else did you want us to spend our money on each month? Ever since my dad died, you've been talking about money a lot. I'm the type of guy who likes to go out a lot and have nice things. So, when I divorce you, I want this house. You can't live here anyway, so you don't have a problem with that, right? Huh? I want this place. It's like my dream home. It's huge. And I've already moved in, so don't say huh to me. You should be congratulating me on moving into my new house. Even my mom thinks this house is amazing. There's a bedroom at the other end of the house she's gonna use. She won't even be in the way. This place has an upstairs and a fully renovated basement. That's 3 whole floors. A person in a wheelchair like you doesn't need a house with so many stairs. Whatever. There's something I feel I should tell you, even though part of me doesn't want to anymore. That was my dad's house, but I've never lived there. What? You've never lived here? Why not? Didn't you grow up here? You're kidding, right? No. My dad bought that house, but he never lived there either. What are you talking about? This place was kept really clean. And this place was fully furnished. That's why I sold most of the furniture we had before I moved. We maintained it and made sure it got cleaned every few months. But no one in my family ever lived there. Do you want to know why? We had a sidekick come in and they advised us never to live there. They said the place is cursed. That place has a dark history. A guy killed a bunch of people in that house. Are you serious? People were killed in here? Yeah. Shut up. You think I'm gonna fall for something like that? Lol. This place is spotless. Nothing bad ever happened here. And I haven't felt uncomfortable here or anything. The whole place was remodeled in an attempt to get it sold. Check online if you don't believe me. That address is famous. Oh, it is here. I see the story about the incident. But so what? Just because people lost their lives here doesn't mean no one can live here anymore. Right? Of course that's right.
Usually, that would be right. But that house is different. When my dad first told me about that place, I didn't believe him either. But everyone who has ever lived in that house has either gone crazy or started to go crazy. What you need to know about that house isn't just the murders. It wasn't after the murders that strange things started happening. It was long before that. The guy who killed those people in that house. It wasn't a home invasion or anything like that. The guy who killed those people lived there. It was his house. People said when he moved in, he was the nicest guy ever. But his demeanor started to change as the weeks went by. Then one night, he invited some friends over for a party. Everyone was drinking, and he told them they could spend the night. And then, while they were sleeping, well, you can read about it. It's no secret. People say he was driven crazy by the curse on the house. Nobody would buy the house after that. It was on the market for so long. My dad wasn't rich. He bought that house because it was dirt cheap, and he didn't believe in the curse. He thought he could sell it for a lot of money if he held onto it long enough that people forgot. My dad remodeled the house, but couldn't get anyone to buy it. He even tried renting it out, but nobody stayed more than a month or two. That's when he decided to have a psychic come in. They told him there was something evil there, and to never move into the house himself. We kept it maintained, hoping we could do something with it someday. But my dad died before we could figure out what to do with it.
Well, then, what the heck am I supposed to do?
Well, you could start by believing me.
I find what you're saying pretty hard to believe. Curses don't exist. There's nothing evil living here. You make it sound like the plot of a book or something. But this is real life, so there's no way. You're just trying to scare me.
Caleb, you've always hated scary stories, haven't you? That's why I never told you before.
I don't know if I buy this. According to this website, that incident took place more than 20 years ago. I'm not going to let anything like that bother me. There must be something wrong with you if you believe in curses, psychics, and all that mumbo-jumbo. Why would you go in and clean the place all the time if you believed what the psychic said? I think there's something wrong with your head.
Oh, is that so? Well, as long as I can get rid of that house, I don't care what you think. If you want it, you can have it. There, it's settled. I'll give you the house and your divorce. That's everything you want, isn't it?
Yeah. If there turns out to be anything wrong with this house, I can always just sell it. I'm glad you're such an understanding wife. I'm looking forward to the start of my new life. And I wish you the best of luck on yours, too. Jenny. Please, message me back. My mom's acting really strange. Jenny, please! Jenny! Are you there?
I thought I told you not to message me anymore. I know the day I signed the divorce papers, you brought a new woman into your house to live with you. And I don't mean your mom. You were cheating on me while we were married, weren't you? I can't believe you. You're horrible.
No, that's not true. I just happened to meet her the day we got divorced.
Regardless, I don't want to talk to you. That's why I blocked your number the first time, and I'll do it again. So don't bother buying yet another new cell phone and contacting me with that number either. I'll call the cops if you do.
Don't do that. I had no choice. You blocked me, and I had to talk to you.
Just be thankful that's all I did.
Look, I'm really sorry. I apologize for everything I've done so far. I'll do anything. I'll even pay you alimony or whatever if you want me to. So, please, help me. Everything's happening just like you said it would.
Handle it yourself. Curses don't exist, remember? You're not going to let anything like that bother you.
That's what I thought, but that house isn't right. There's something wrong with it.
Isn't that what I told you in the first place? That place is evil. But you decided to live there anyway, didn't you?
I've already left that place. My girlfriend left too. She said my mom was way too creepy.
Wait, so you left your mom alone in that house?
For a few days now.
You really are a horrible person, aren't you? Then again, the last time I saw her, she called me a useless sack of crap because I can't walk and I'm infertile. So I probably shouldn't care what happens to her.
Please, Jenny, I'll do anything. Tell me what I should do. I've already hired a couple people I found online who said they could bless the place and remove the curse. But they both charged me so much money, and nothing they did had any effect.
That's because most people advertising that kind of service online are frauds.
Then tell me who I should get. And I can't even find any real estate agency willing to list this place. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Properties like that are famous amongst the real estate agencies in the city. That's why my dad held on to the place for so long. He couldn't do anything with it. He was great at what he did, but even he couldn't get anyone to buy that place from him. Yet, you decided to live there, so you better take good care of it.
Jenny, please. If we don't do anything about this, I think something's gonna happen to me next. You know, don't you? You've probably heard all the stories of what happened to the different people living there. Do you not see that I'm begging you for help? Why won't you do anything? There's gotta be something wrong with you.
Yeah, you're right. There's gotta be something wrong with me. What can I say? I guess I'm just that kind of woman, huh?
Jenny, I'm begging you. Do something! Jenny!
I've just got one thing to say to you. Congratulations on your new house! You got everything you wanted from me. After that, Caleb's mom's mental state got progressively worse. I even heard from a mutual friend that she was eventually admitted to a mental hospital. I'm not related to her anymore, so I can't say I really care too much about it. It did make me a little scared, so I went and found Caleb to talk to him. When I say scared, I mean I was scared that he might actually find a buyer for the house. I didn't want anything bad happening to anyone else. Also, at that time, it was just a rumor that she was admitted to a mental hospital, so I wanted to find out for sure. When I spoke to Caleb and he confirmed that it was true. I convinced Caleb not to sell the house, and to just keep it, even though he wouldn't be living there. That was also the day I signed the house over to him and had it put in his name. I had to do that, because it was part of our divorce agreement. The house would be his. He agreed to keep the place clean and maintained because he was worried that if he didn't, the curse may follow him. In the meantime, he would search around for a legitimate person who could maybe break the curse. If such a person even exists. However, I heard shortly after that his new girlfriend left him and that he had been missing a lot of work because of it. I guess he was really upset by it. It sounded like he was going to get fired from his job soon because of it. When I asked him about it, he told me that it was the house's curse and that it had latched onto him even though he wasn't living there anymore. Personally, I think those things were all caused by his own actions. I never thought my dad's final wish would turn out like this. But then again, I got to find out what Caleb was really like and what he really cared about. And getting a person like that out of my life was the best thing for me. Without him around, I was able to focus on my physical therapy and get my life back on track. In fact, just the other day, my doctor asked me out on a date. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. One other shocking, or maybe supernatural, thing happened too. The day after I had that house put into Caleb's name instead of mine, I started to get some feeling back in my legs. When I first had the accident, the doctors thought I may never walk again. Now they're convinced I'll be able to make a full recovery. I'm sure this is all just a big coincidence. But then again... Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please press the like button. See you next time!